A compelling and concise story of the U.S. Capitol's history, perfect for a video, presentation, or general learning. Written in a narrative style to engage viewers or readers. Clapperboard, the story of the U.S. Capitol, the symbol of American democracy. Scroll, the beginning. The story of the U.S. Capitol begins in 1791, when President George Washington chose the site for the new federal city along the Potomac River. He commissioned Pierre-Charles L'Enfant, a French-born architect and city planner, to design the layout of Washington, D.C. at the heart of the plan. A grand Capitol building that would house the legislative branch, the Senate and the House of Representatives, the beating heart of American democracy. Building construction begins in 1793. George Washington himself laid the cornerstone of the Capitol. The original architect, Dr. William Thornton, designed the neoclassical style inspired by ancient Greece and Rome, symbols of democracy and republics. But building the Capitol wasn't easy. There were budget problems, labor issues, and even war. Fire the War of 1812. In 1814, during the War of 1812, British troops invaded Washington, D.C. and burned the Capitol to the ground. Only a shell remained. It was a national shock, the heart of America's democracy left in ruins. But within a few years, Congress returned to the restored chambers, and rebuilding began, bigger than before. Classical building expansion and the dome. As the nation grew, so did the Capitol. By the 1850s, it was too small for the expanding Congress. A massive expansion began, adding new House and Senate wings and a new centerpiece, the iconic Iron Dome. The original wooden dome was replaced with a cast-iron masterpiece. Standing 288 feet tall, it was completed during the Civil War, with construction continuing even as the nation fought itself. At the very top stands the Statue of Freedom, placed in 1863, a powerful symbol that even in the darkest times, liberty would prevail. A living symbol. The Capitol has seen it all: Lincoln's speeches and FDR's wartime addresses, Martin Luther King Jr.'s March on Washington, nearby inaugurations, protests, and historic laws that shaped the nation, and even tragedy, including the January 6, 2021 attack, reminding us how fragile democracy can be. United States today, the U.S. Capitol isn't just a building. It's a living symbol of the American experiment, the idea that people can govern themselves, that debate matters, and that democracy, while imperfect, must be protected. Hit that like if your jaw dropped at least once, and subscribe for more wild geography facts every week. And remember, it's not just where laws are made, it's where the American story continues to